Hey guys, welcome back to Vampyr. This is Ciarasteina. Um, and I did a little bit of research in this because I was wondering exactly how to level up the mesmerizing, how to, open locks if we were going to get lock picks and stuff like that. So I did a little bit of research into that, and it seems like you automatically unlock the mesmerize as you level through the game. You can't unlock it with experience points, so bummer on that. Um, and for locked chests, you either have to find the key somewhere or you have to actually kill the person that has the key and take it from them. So that's kind of a bummer too. But we are on our way to. Where are we on our way to? I guess I'll go to Shaoshun and have her go home. And I need a little bit of blood, so never mind. Pest control. Oh shoot. Dang it. Oh, it seemed a little glitchy there. There's one other thing that I looked up and I honestly don't remember what it was, so. Oh, you're high level. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Looking on leveling up these two weapons that I have. And apparently the two weapons that I'm using right now, the stake and this machete, are the two weapons of the game that you can't level past to. It's to kind of encourage you to choose different weapons, because the other two weapons that you can get, or not the other two, but the many other weapons you can get, you can level up to level 5. Oh, can I get up there? Holy symbols and what? If you ever face a vampire, never forget that they fear holy symbols as long as you have the faith. So, okay, so holy symbols only work if the person carrying it has the faith. Interesting. Across the Star of David, an olive branch even can prove useful to repel these creatures from the pit, but you will not harm them for good. If you really want to hurt them, the only one solution exists. Forget about wooden stakes or silver bullets and find yourself the strongest weapon against vampires. Or orichalcum? Do you think it's a coincidence that orichalcum was common in Atlantis, according to legend and ancient writings? Atlantis was infested with vampires, and the place is now known as the Santorini Island. I'll personally pay 10,000 pounds to the man who can provide me with some real orichalcum. Huh. Oh, got that full. Interesting. So, you, lady, need to go home.
Are you all right, Miss Shun?
My name is Xiao Shun. This is the proper way to address someone in my country.
I do apologize, Xiao Shun. Are you all right?
Yes, I am. This is the only place where I can find some kind of serenity. Some way to remember my dear Matthew.
Tell me how your husband died, Xiaoshun.
Matthew died of the Spanish flu, like so many others.
Which means he's probably
It's a
vampire.
mundane cause of death these days. But for me, it meant the end of the world.
At this time, there is so little medical science can do to defeat this terrible epidemic. I'm truly sorry.
The worst thing is not his death, even if it tears me apart. The worst is not to have seen it coming. To have lost him so quickly, even before realizing it.
Did he hide his condition from you?
Matthew was a smiling type, a happy sort. Everything that I am not. Did he laugh at his death to come? Or did he not realize what was going to happen? I'll never know.
The Spanish flu may be the worst disease mankind has ever faced. Why are you blaming yourself?
You don't understand. I didn't know he was so sick. I didn't realize the gravity of his situation until it was too late.
As harsh as this sounds,
Lots of hints.
we are all equally vulnerable to this awful disease. It can take the strongest man in just a couple of days.
I never said goodbye to Matthew. We never realized how bad it was. We laughed about it even. He always made me laugh. Now I don't have enough tears to shed.
Are you on your own? Do you have any friends or family who you could be with?
I have family and friends, but I need to be here alone. One day maybe I'll go back to them, but not now. I need silence, and I need sadness.
That's true.
Sadness can be a terrible trap. It can entangle you and weaken your heart if you let it control your thoughts.
Thank you for your sincere words, Dr. Reed. I sense you trying to help me, even if I don't quite understand why.
I can see more of her face from over here. Oh, really? Okay.
Are you a doctor yourself? Is this why you feel so guilty for not saving your sick husband?
No, I am not. But I still need to blame someone for Matthew's death. And who else, if not his wife, who did not see it coming?
I'm a physician, one of the best in the country. But I was unable to save my own sister, Mary. She died in my arms.
Why tell me this?
Flu.
Is it supposed to make me feel better?
No. But I felt I should share it with you, since she is buried here too.
May I ask what caused the death of your sister?
You could say she was also killed by a terrible disease. A disease I have sworn to fight and cure, no matter how long it takes.
Thank you for sharing that with me, Dr. Reed. Maybe it's time we start to rebuild our lives, you and I.
You realize you can't stay here forever, don't you? Eventually you'll have to leave the cemetery.
Why? Why should I go? Since this is the only place I can find peace of mind.
To be honest, I don't know. Please forgive me if I've upset you. We must all honor our departed loved ones in our own way.
You sound like you're no stranger to the pain I feel.
Let's just say, I too have a good reason to visit cemeteries at night.
Please accept my condolences for your loss then, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Xiaoshun.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Hello again, Xiaoshun.
Hello again.
You should go home now.
I think you're right. Cemeteries are for the dead, for they need silence too. Thank you for your honesty and your wisdom, Dr. Reed.
Thank you for your company, Xiaoshun. Take care on the way home.
Maybe I'll see you again in Whitechapel. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye for now.
You know you can trust me.
Okay, cool.
Why have you not spoken to me?
Okay, you're supposed to go home. All right, so let's see here. Nope, not what I meant to do. So we have to go all the way back. Wish you could fast travel. It would be nice. Oh well. Out we go. Oh, what's this? Have I been here already? I think I have. I think I've been here already. This is not the place I need to go.
I have this thirst for blood.
Yes, and that's why I had you eat a rat.
I'd step back, sir.
Screw you.
Over there!
Tell me to step back. Step off. Can I not get up there? That's a bummer. Serious. Alright, let me see how the people in here are doing. Fatigue, migraine, fatigue. I can't get to him because he's level 3 and I'm only level 2. God, I really don't want to rescue him, but just a whole bunch of fatigues. Okay. Because I'm nice. Damn, I should have gone the other way. I just realized. Who are you? Oh, jeez.
We have to stop it!
Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. Okay, I'm just trying to get to...
Watch yourselves! There's one of them!
Oh, hi there.
Oh, Christ!
That's it, okay. Where am I going? Go this way. Probably don't need to go that way. This should be open, yeah. Healthy, healthy. Know that he's got fatigue, he's got fatigue.
You are blinded by...
Good evening,
His father.
Don't you fear?
Faith gives me...
Yeah.
No doubt your faith will prevail.
Blessed be your generosity.
I have heard it.
You're lucky I'm a generous soul.
You again?
Can I offer you?
Keep your medicine.
Yeah,
There is
shut
a
up and
thin
take
line
it.
between pride and stupidity.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Still need hints for him.
Have you recent?
I saw her wandering the streets. Yesterday, I think. She didn't recognize me. People say she's lost it. It's a sad story.
Yeah, I don't think it was yesterday.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Been at least a couple days. Let's see. And Barrett Lewis. I forget where he's at. I can't heal him because I can't talk to him. Oh, right there.
Fancy pop.
You never lose. Do you need help?
To be honest, I'd prefer you take a look at my...
I don't quite agree, but
Really? Free?
I think I've talked to you about everything.
goodbye for now.
So yeah, I need to look at my other weapons, decide which ones I want to go with, and upgrade the appropriate ones.
This city is doomed. Sick and suffering.
Let's see. Oops. Don't want to go to the West End yet, so... And I don't want to go to the North Docks. So I actually... I can go down this way. I haven't been that way yet. Let's see if I can go that way. Yeah, blocked, of course. I was hoping I'd be able to find something of interest. But I suppose not. Okay. Back the way I came, I go.
I won't end up another drunk arsehole littering the streets. Not me.
I don't want to have to kill Sean. Yawn. There's something to be said about games that don't do fast travel. I mean, there's good and bad about it. You know, it's more immersive, some would say, but it's also highly annoying.
It seems the Priwen are redoubling their patrols in the district. I must be more careful.
Not a safe place. Right now, sir. I'd head back if I were you. Leech spotted! Easy, watch out, boys! Fucking murdering bastard!
Shit.
Murdering bastard! There's one of them vermin!
Dang it. Why do you keep switching? Come on. Jeez. I don't think I've been down this way.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Well, hey, you know, you need blood. It's better than, you know, dehydrating a human. Quarantine influenza. Yeah, there's lots of areas I haven't been through down here yet.
Stupid!
Okay, so I discovered the West End now, so... But I still can't see everybody, or anybody for that matter. I probably can't go too far in there before having to turn around. Just for grins. Let's see what's going on here. Yep, locked. And those look like powerful people. These guys look doable, but no sense in fighting them just yet. They may be leveled to my level as well. Oh, did this guy respawn?
Die!
oh, that actually hurts me. I thought it was just blinding. Gotta be careful of those. More skull. Probably should have loaded up on more stuff, but I'll probably find a bunch of people in here that I need to do stuff with. Bunch of candles in a doorway? Kind of weird. To the other area. Seeing if there's anywhere I can walk in, maybe get some info for the residents here. Oh, Limehouse Dock. Glad I unlocked this. I have yet a need for money. Cover letter. Ooh. No, no, no. Give me that. Where is it? Hello, Frank. How are you, my old friend? It was good to see you last week. Next time, let me get the rounds in. I hope everything is okay on your side of town here in your old neighborhood. The situation is getting worse. Clay is getting more violent every day and is only thinking about expansion, even when it seems there are some new players around trying to dispute our territory. The Wet Boot Boys are in a bad spot, I'm afraid. So I thought I thought about what you said last time we met, that you never regretted leaving the gang, that the only thing you regret is never being able to put foot in East End again, to avoid a good beating or worse. Well, rest assured that you'd have my protection if you decided to pass by. And maybe we could talk again about new opportunities and job offer. You know, I have always been good with numbers, so maybe if you need an accountant in your company, let's talk about that, shall we? Say hello to your wife for me. WBB for life, old chap. Booth Digby. Nice. And this is why I go hunting for letters and stuff. It may not be the most interesting, but at least I can get more chattiness out of neighbor or people.
Good evening, sir.
Who the fuck are you? Don't you see I'm busy
There's
here?
Biff.
Dr. Jonathan Reed, that's who I am. And who are you?
Ah, some fancy gentleman we've got here. Clear off. We don't want strangers on our streets.
So you won't tell me your name, then?
The name is Booth Digby. Maybe I'll ask my boys to break one or two of your bones, just so you remember it.
Are you some kind of vigilante patrolling these streets at night?
Something like that, but the police aren't in charge here. We are, see?
So you're a concerned criminal, is that it?
Using funny jokes about me and my boys, are you? Fuck. You must have some balls.
I saw many men like you during the war, Mr. Digby. Greedy little cockroaches who feed on despair.
I could kill you for saying that. But, nah. You've been a soldier. I can respect that.
Yeah, you're a pussy.
So, tell me about your gang, then.
What? Have you got a death wish? You really want me to answer that?
Well, yes. You seem so proud of your status. Why not tell me who you're working for?
Oi! I'm the boss, all right? The Wet Boot Boys work for me. All of them.
I think Clay
Situation
would
around here
have
is
a
better than other districts
dispute
because of
about
us.
that.
Because of me.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
Things ain't that bad, thanks to us. We give people what they need, and we control this borough.
Well, you're not doing a very good job. People are still dying here like everywhere else.
Yeah, well, we can't be everywhere all the time. And Edwina says if we can find more guns, we could be more efficient.
More efficient? Really? You should probably tell Edwina that guns are useless against diseases and infections.
Incredible. You know what? You're lucky she can't hear you right now. She's more smart than patient. My sweet queen of the docks.
I know you're looking for an honest job, Booth. You're tired of this criminal life, aren't you?
It's just an idea. Edwina loves to run things so much. You can never really leave the gang. Wet boys for life, you know?
So that's the only hint?
Do you know where I can find Sean Hampton? I need to talk to him.
The sad saint. Why on earth do you want to talk to him?
He was one of my patients at the Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, yeah. I heard the poor bastard had been abducted by some cunt. You better ask Tom Watts. He knows Sean Hampton well.
Goodbye.
Let's see. Nope, nothing here. And I ran into another locked gate.
Good evening, miss. I am Dr. Reed. May I ask you a few questions?
Who are you?
Oh,
What do you
there's
want?
Edwina.
As I just told you, I'm a doctor. From the Pembroke Hospital, actually.
The Pembroke Hospital, you say? I ain't paying any bill left by Clay.
I'm not here to collect payment, miss.
Miss Edwina Cox.
I was gonna say, isn't she
So
his
what
wife?
do you want then? Fancy buying something from me, maybe?
What can you tell me about your work?
I'm a businesswoman. I buy and sell things, and I send my wet boot boys after anyone who don't play nice with me.
Gang member and shopkeeper. Can't be easy running double shifts.
If you're interested, I may find use of a doctor who can freely walk across the city, you know?
You're quite blunt, aren't you?
I like people who know what they want and say what they think. This is a time of
feel
great
you, girl.
opportunity for those ready to embrace their destiny.
Well,
What can you tell me about
I'm a business...
gang member?
If you're...
I'm not interested in a career in the criminal underworld, Miss Cox.
Fair enough. Stay away from us then, if you don't want to get hurt, or worse.
Since my return from the war, I don't feel that concerned by threats, knives, or even bullets, if you must know.
That's exactly what that stupid trade unionist claimed after he attacked one of us.
Oh.
Booth and I reminded him a bullet beats words every time.
hint. Yeah.
What can you tell?
You can't trust anyone around here. As soon as you lower your guard, you can be sure some arsehole will take advantage of you.
Really? Don't you think that's a little bit excessive?
Bastards, all of them. This region only responds to violence and threats.
You sound like you're thinking of somebody in particular.
Take the gravediggers of Southwark. They must pay me every week, but it looks like they forgot who gave them permission to steal from the dead.
Looting
Yep.
corpses in a mass
Another hint.
grave. That is a new low.
Whatever. Hey, since you're a doctor and all, maybe you can access that forbidden area and remind those bastards what they owe.
You still use your husband's name, Edwina. Why is that?
Why shouldn't I? He may be a bloody bastard, but I'm still his wife and his name means something round here.
You never paid him a visit at the Pembroke Hospital, did you?
And I don't intend to. In Clay's case, I'm not against a medical mistake or a little help from the Spanish flu.
Booth Digby looks at you with love-struck eyes. Tell me, Edwina, is the feeling mutual?
You have no idea how refreshing it can be for a woman to receive all the pleasure she needs. For once.
Ooh,
I'll take your word for it.
What is it, Doctor?
literally a
A
low
woman's
blow.
not supposed to talk about these things.
I'm not that easily shocked, Miss Cox. You can speak freely about your lover, if you so wish.
The poor bastard is good to me, if you must know. He makes me feel good. And that's a first.
So you're just like any other couple, after all, are you not?
Yeah, we're so ordinary that I'd put a bullet in his head if he ever cheated on me.
Ooh.
Tell me about the man you and Booth killed, Edwina.
The bastard killed one of us and received retribution. There's nothing else to say.
What happened exactly?
I don't know and I don't care. One of ours was killed by that communist bastard, but he didn't brag for long.
So you have no idea what really happened, but you executed him anyway.
No one messes with the Wet Boot Boys, Doctor. This is our territory and this is our law.
Can I offer you...
I'm fine.
Let's see if, oh, is there
Tell me about...
The bastard...
And your conscience is clear. You killed...
Violence is an efficient tool, Dr. Reed, when used properly.
So you decide who lives and who dies, just like that.
Yes, Doctor. Just like that. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm saying it's my way of dealing with troublemakers.
Okay.
I'm looking for Mr.
The sad saint. I heard he was mugged or something.
Yes, he was. But he left hospital recently.
You don't say. Well, I suppose it's good news for the homeless and the useless. Ask them, they must know something.
What does she have
Can
to
I
sell?
see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
So standard stuff it looks like.
Foolish girl won't have twin principle. She's got no idea who she's
Come on. Come on. There we go.
You again. What are you...
Tell me about the man you killed, Booth. What happened?
One of us had been killed, so we had to retaliate. That's the whole story.
There has to be more to it than that.
No, really, one of us got killed, so the killer had to die. That's how things have always been done round here. No one gives a shit.
Don't you see it's an endless spiral? One day, it will be you who'll be stabbed, or shot, or worse.
That's what my sweet Edwina always says, that one day I'll get it too. But she says it with the most beautiful smile, my Edwina.
Do you know Edwina suspects you to be unfaithful?
Edwina's the one who asked to be called Mrs. Cox, even though Clay hadn't touched her for such a long time.
You have not answered my question.
She's a passionate woman. I've no doubt she'll shoot me down if I ever betray her, but that's not going to happen. I love her as she is.
All right.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby.
You're healthy. And you're healthy. For looking away when when they mock my color, I hate myself. For crying like a girl when they insult me, I hate myself. For swearing like a boy when they're gone, I hate myself. For hating my parents, I hate myself. For smiling when customers call me sad Brina, I hate myself. For never finding the courage to tell Tom how I truly feel, I hate myself. So, Brina and Tom, huh? Brina Cavendish.
Good evening, sir.
Whatever.
Don't you recognize me? We met a few nights ago.
Don't take it personally. I spent a lot of energy forgetting what I did the night before.
Yes, you had definitely drunk too much then as well. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
I'm Dyson Delaney. I'll try to remember you. This time.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Delaney?
I drink. I drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night. And then I drink some more.
Yeah.
Why do you drink so much?
Honest.
Maybe it's because I prefer dying slowly. Death can be so abrupt. Personally, I like to see mine coming at my own pace.
You sound very sad.
That's because I am Doc.
Don't you work at all?
I'd love to, but I don't have the time. Didn't I tell you? Drink in the morning and at noon. I drink at night.
Is there anything in particular?
How dare you say such a thing? I love this neighborhood. So friendly. So joyful.
No reason at all to rejoice, then.
Let me tell you a story.
All right. Go on.
A few years ago, when I believed a resolute man could change things around here for good, a tragedy occurred nearby.
What kind of tragedy?
It was a bomb. Bomb that exploded and killed many people. Metal and blood everywhere. Shouts, fire, broken window of the shoe shop, the torn street light.
You lost people you loved that day, didn't you?
I've lost everything. But you know what the worst part is? I don't even remember where it happened. I've drunk so much to forget it. And now I can't remember where it was. I can't pay my homage to the dead.
I'm sorry, Mr. Delaney.
It's okay. If you ever find
Yeah.
the place, just leave a flower for me there. Even if you tell me where it is, I'm not sure I'd memorize it.
Is there any...
How dare...
Why are you...
Cynicism is the polite way to express despair, Doctor.
No
Let me tell...
Another time.
Okay.
I'm looking for Mr. Sean Hampton.
I really don't know. I heard he'd been abducted. I don't know if he's back.
Who could tell me then?
About the sad saint. I'll try asking Tom what's about him.
Surely you must have had dreams and expectations when you were young, like everybody else.
Sure. I wanted things to change. To really change. And to change for good. The bigger the dream, the harder the fall.
Sounds like you were an idealist, which is honorable.
No, sir. I was an anarchist and I believed that exclusive property is a robbery in nature. I wanted a new world to rise from the ashes, Dr. Reed.
Interesting.
Do you really think the world is that bad?
No, I believe we all can choose to make it better. But most of us are too weak, too corrupt and too guilty.
Yeah.
I failed for sure, but others will come.
That's very wise, actually.
I want to know more about your past as an anarchist, Dyson.
I'm still an anarchist, Doctor, make no mistake. I just reject violence as a tool to change the world, unlike my comrades.
Do you still see your comrades, then? Even if you don't agree with their methods anymore, I mean.
No. I hope they'll come to share my point of view one day. I'll raise my glass to that splendid idea.
Do you believe in a bloodless revolution, then?
I do not believe in much anymore, Doctor. But I'll admit I like your idea of peaceful change. I like it a lot.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Oh, I need to cure him.
Good evening.
What?
Inebriation aside,
Yes.
take this then. And perhaps you could try to slow down the alcohol intake too.
Hey, Doc, you don't really want me to stop the only remedy.
Fair enough.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Tomas.
Good evening, sir.
No, Ichabod.
Have you witnessed any suspicious activity or strange events recently?
And what do you define
More
as a
than you know.
strange event? More to the point, who are you?
My name is Ichabod Throgmorton, vampire hunter
Throgmorton.
extraordinaire and warden of the East End.
I wonder
A
if that's
vampire?
a throwback to,
Really?
I know what you're thinking. I'm just another lunatic howling at the moon, but I'm not.
or the Call
The
of Cthulhu.
bloodsuckers exist, and they're close.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed.
That's an interesting last
I'd
name.
like to hear more about these vampires you're hunting.
A man of science? Well, I'll be glad to enlighten you.
What can you tell me?
Did you hear about what happened to Jack Gillingham? Oh boy. It's a shame I wasn't around to protect him.
It's impossible to protect everyone. The violence seems endemic in this part of town.
But it's my duty. I am convinced Jack Gillingham was killed by a vampire. These evil rodents are spreading like a plague.
So, how exactly are you?
I patrol late at night, investigating anything unusual. I try and encourage people to stay indoors, but people are careless.
How do you identify a vampire?
It's simple, really. They can't stand daylight. They're afraid of garlic and holy symbols. They also cannot enter a house without being invited.
Have you ever killed one of these creatures? Yourself, I mean.
Of course I have. What kind of
Of
question
course.
is that? It's a dirty business, believe me.
Can I help in any way?
Actually, yes. I plan to put up posters to alert the population to the vampire threat.
Are you asking me to paste posters about vampires around the docks?
If you wouldn't mind. If you did that, then I can focus on my patrols.
I think if I did that, he'd probably get himself killed.
Have you heard of the Guard of Priwen?
Of course. They're dedicated hunters. A little militant for my taste, but they do let anyone join.
Were you ever tempted to join the Guard yourself?
I did think about it, but I'm more of a silent hunter. They're more of a sanitary militia.
So you hunt alone? That sounds risky.
Vampires are just like every other predator. They hunt when they're hungry and follow certain patterns. It's just a matter of observation and patience.
I'm looking for Sean Hampton.
The sad saint? He should be at his night asylum at this hour. But I cannot tell you how to find it, sorry.
Really? Why is that?
It's nothing personal, Doctor. I'm sure your intentions are good, but people who sleep there, they have plenty of reasons to hide.
I could make you tell me, but I respect your refusal. You really believe Sean is a saint, don't you?
All I will say is this. Gossip has it that when he was a child, he was molested. By a priest of all people. Funny thing is, though, it only strengthened his faith.
Interesting.
Maybe at least you can tell me who could help me find him.
Tell you what, go and chat with Tom Watts. He's a bartender and good judge of character. If he talks to you, then it's fine by me.
Goodbye. And good hunting, Mr. Thorpe.
You're fine. There's a woman around here. Oh, there's a bunch of people in here. And they're all healthy.
I hope they live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
Let's talk to him last.
I think drink no longer.
Evening, miss.
Well, I never. That's a first.
I'm much more myself than when we first met.
Welcome back to the Turquoise Turtle then, Doctor. I'm Sabrina Cavendish. How can I help you?
What can you tell me about...
People don't appreciate that line of questioning round.
You look concerned, Miss...
This is a bad borough. Most people I know are afraid. Most locals will rob you blind, or worse. You best mind your step.
If you're uncertain about your safety here, the docks might not be the right place for you.
I got responsibilities. And it's not like I got the money to move anywhere else anyway.
This place seems... how shall I put it? Very colorful. I'm sure it has plenty of stories to tell.
We get people of all sorts here. It's that rare place in the docks where you can have a drink without being murdered. At least it's not happened yet.
So this bar is neutral territory, then?
Yeah. Tom's convinced this is something the locals need. No one ever draws a weapon here. That's one of the reasons I accepted the job.
Your boss must be quite the negotiator to force such an agreement.
Yeah. Tom's a great bloke. Mr. Hampton, who runs the night asylum, he's the only other man that's able to keep peace around here.
Okay.
Excuse my curiosity, but where exactly are you from, Miss Cavendish?
Something bothering you? What, my name? Or my complexion?
Believe me, I never judge someone on their place of birth or the color of their skin.
If that's true, you'd be one of the few not to make fun of me. Just you, Tom, Dyson,
Oh, this
Miss
is,
Fishburne,
Brina.
and of course Mr. Hampton.
I'm sorry if I worried you. I was just curious to find out if you know this part of town well.
Nosy. My dad was a sailor from Bombay, and my mum was a maid born up in Glasgow. They got married in London. And here I am.
I was gonna say, she doesn't have a Scottish accent.
Sabrina, tell me about your true feelings for your boss.
I love Tom. Not ashamed of it. Don't care if the customers joke about it neither.
Who's mocking you?
I mean, we're always together. People will talk, won't they?
So, everyone?
Does Tom love you?
Yeah, but he's always reluctant to take it further. It's not because I'm younger, or because of the colour of my skin. He hates jokes about us.
So that's it?
Miss Cavendish, would you be willing...
You better ask Tom, sir.
Why not answer...
We respect the privacy of our customers here, sir.
Okay.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
I'm gonna go upstairs first. Maybe I can find something of interest here. Wow, full of himself.
I think I'm losing my mind.
No. Oh, what the heck did I just do? Sorry about that. Okay. Sorry, it minimized on me. Nothing here? I'm kind of shocked. It's easier to steal things in this game than any other game I've ever been in. Or played.
Good evening,
Okay,
Tom.
Good evening, sir. How are you tonight? Back to the docks, are we?
You remember me then?
Of course I do. You're that man who seemed so lost when he entered my bar a few nights ago.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'm Jonathan Reed, by the way.
I'm still Tom Watts. Welcome back, Doctor.
What can you tell me about this part of town?
That's not that bad.
Who?
Sean Hampton, our own private holy figure.
How is it you can keep...
Well, since everybody needs a drink, my pub is considered neutral ground by most groups.
By most groups.
I see. So you get pressure from all sides.
Or something like that. Nothing that a few wise
I'm
words and
skipping
a
ahead
bottle
a
of gin
little
can't
bit as
solve.
I read faster.
You're something of a...
I'm only pouring alcohol for everyone to forget their troubles. Sean Hampton is the one giving them long-term hope.
Okay, so I'm supposed to kill, again, the center figurehead of the village, or borough.
Since I'm here,
Well, perhaps, Doctor. Peace partly depends on my stock of gin. With the epidemic,
how could a physician help you in this matter?
I have a small warehouse just past the quarantine lot.
Doctors aren't immune to disease, you know. Very well. Show me where it is. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank you, sir. Here's the key to get in. You're about to save many dry throats.
Yeah, feel bad for those people. I hate gin.
Why does your waitress feel in danger working on the docks?
This part of town is dangerous for all, but for women it's worse, as always. Sabrina is a brave girl, but she can't help feeling in danger.
Do you think she has good reason to feel this way? Are you not worried about her safety?
Of course I am. The truth is, she's tougher than me deep inside. She just has to learn to control it.
Speaking of,
Sabrina seems very fond of you, Tom.
I like her too, I really do. I know I'm her boss, and I'm much older and all. But I like her for sure.
What is bothering you then?
Sabrina is an angry one. She wears it like a coat. I'm not sure I can make her shed that anger. It hurts to see her like that.
aww.
Tom, I need to find Sean Hampton as quickly as possible. I've been told you could help me.
I heard the sad saint was recovering at Pembroke Hospital. Did he leave or something?
I believe he returned to his flock. Can you confirm that?
Oh, I bet you're right. Sean can't help but worry about the poor and sick. Oh, I guess it has something to do with what happened to him as a baby.
Please, tell me.
Well, I don't like to gossip, but I heard that the sad saint was abandoned as a baby in front of a Catholic orphanage in Dublin.
Wow.
Would explain his faith and
Abandoned
need to help
and
everyone.
molested. Poor guy.
The important thing is I find him. Quickly.
Why not try his night asylum? He takes care of those who need a meal or a roof there.
Where is it?
It's in an old warehouse, northwest of here. Just follow the bank to the west and go north when you reach the end of the pier.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Alright. So I have directions. I'm gonna go ahead and pause it here, and we will head over to Sean Hampton when we get back. See you guys in a bit.